Hello guys and welcome back. Today we'll take a look at a game that I played recently on League of Legends, and this is Yasuo. This is my first game on with the new champion, and I can really say that I was very anxious to try him out. This hero has a pretty big skill cap, and the trickiest part of all is that you must learn how to use your E correctly. That's what I find is the hardest thing about this champion. In order to use it right, because from how you use your E depends how well you will go into a fight, how well you will manage to escape and chase down your targets, exchange damage, reduce the damage income that you take, and I find that's a key part of this champion's playstyle. And yeah, here we have a little party on the bush, and actually I love the new Garen's dance so much, man. It's this new Johnny Bravo dance. By the way, if you haven't seen the Johnny Bravo animated comic, or how it's called, go watch it. It's hilarious, actually. Yeah, I love the job that they did with the Garen remake visual update. So, as I was saying, Yasuo is a very technical player, and although he's more fitted into going mid, I really wasn't sure about how well I would be able to do against the ranged champion. Although I had a general tactic in mind, it was charge the Q as soon as I can, and here you saw that the shield blocked the LeBlanc's skill shot. And as I was saying, it's a bit the main thing that I had to do is that I should kept the Q charged and be able to try to poke with the Q LeBlanc, or even I had a combo in mind which was charge LeBlanc or a minion near LeBlanc, hit Q out AoE, and then charge back down the minion, await safety, or even shoot a wall to cover the escape. Here I was trying to do that, but she seemed to know the trick, so I backed off a bit and tried to actually keep charging my Q, and at least try to take her with the charged Q. Here I managed to actually do it right, and by doing it right, I evaded also the gank from how's the Greek guy though? Oh, come on, man, I forgot the name. Zac, from Zac, yeah. Brain fart. So, what I'm trying to do here is actually, like I said, I'm trying to charge a minion or her directly, and then leave some minions free without the debuff to be able to charge back again. And trying to poke her with the charge Q, with the whirlwind, or by charging in and queuing AoE. Although there was a problem with this hero versus LeBlanc, I mean. Here I managed to proc her passive. Yeah, I knew that it was just a copy, but anyway. I was saying that I knew that it would be difficult versus LeBlanc because I had to kill her in my ultimate. I felt that it was a bit tricky since he shoots a copy of herself to be able to burst her down, but obviously if you are a seasoned or a good player playing Yasuo, you probably won't have this problem, because anyway you could charge the real LeBlanc and kill her after the ultimate. That should be nearly dead or just Q her or anything. But yeah, and actually as you will see, if I remember correctly, I missed the third kill. Sorry about that. I managed to kill her after my ultimate. Also, guys, remember that here I Q, chance back down. Remember that you can do the Q at the ultimate. When you shoot the ultimate with Yasuo, remember to shoot the Q, to press Q, because you can actually do it at let's say the same time as your ultimate. So it's actually a very nice damage output. Here it was a mistake there, it was a miscalculation. Since it was the first time, like I said, that I was playing this hero, I am still trying to understand how much damage I can take and how I can sustain myself better in the lane. And just because LeBlanc has so much mobility, I was afraid that she could have killed me. I'm sorry. With shooting with doing a teleport or something like that. Not to one-shot me, of course, but I didn't know how much damage I could take without risking to die. So maybe I'm playing overly safe at the moment with Yasuo. I'm pretty sure a better player could charge all over the place and harass her more. Alright, here, if you saw, I blocked the skill, the LeBlanc skills also. The wall is a pretty powerful ability if you time it correctly and place it right. So, now that she went away, most probably I thought she would have gone to take the blue, or something like that. Anyway, I warned the guys, my teammates, that she's missing. And after farming and taking a level, I thought it was the best time to go back and take the boots and etc. Now, another tricky thing with this hero is that in order to gank correctly and efficiently, most probably you have to have your Q charged. So what you should do is try to pass through the minion camps to charge your Q. So you actually arrive at your destination fully capable to execute a combo and ultimate. But I fail to do that sometimes. It's kind of hard to be able to let's say to calculate the duration of the proc and the distance that you have to cover on foot in order to arrive at your destination and yeah, in order to help your teammates.
One step ahead of the pack.
Here the team did a very nice job with Ezreal taking both those kills. Our bot lane went alright. The top lane actually, they seemed to gank Garen pretty hard, but Alistar is doing a pretty nice job at least feeding our Ezreal. Here I missed my Cyclone because I had the mistake of trying to shoot the Cyclone at where the copy went, but I should have shot it at the place where I started teleporting. So here we exchange some damage. I take and here the pod and the shield saves me. I would have died here. So yeah, that was a nice one. Staying alive like that. The best thing about the shield is that there is no way that you will not be able to charge it. It charges with your movement speed while you're moving. So
This blade
more
never
often than
gets
not,
any
you will see the shield absorbing that specific damage that it would be critical in that moment. And that's why it's so important to take Trinity Force around Yasuo, because all that mobility, you know, and all that extra movement speed that you take from items like this, like Phantom Dancer, you try to, if you choose to take it or something else. Yeah, as you can see here, although I saw which LeBlanc was the real one, since I charged right after my ulti ended, I had a debuff on her, and I wasn't able to sustain to stay on target. So you have to remember that you should choose to close the distance if you can with your Q, if you can, or by working, and keep the E in case someone flashes or blinks away or something like that. Or of course you have to just take the kill there. Of course, every situation has a different demand on how you use the key, and that's the difficult part about it, and what makes Yasuo very interesting though, because using the E right, like I said, the charge is for me, I believe is the core ability that you have to let's say to practice enough in order to be good enough to do well in this hero. Now I go for static shield, of course, because I think everyone just agrees that it's the best item, best initial item for Yasuo. There is absolutely no way why you shouldn't have static shield on Yasuo. It charges all the time, it does load extra damage, crit, and everything you need. And just remember that with Yasuo's passive, every bit of critical you have, it becomes double. So let's say you have 20% critical, no, it's 40% critical on Yasuo. So yeah. Also, what you can do, as I do this situation, you can use the wall in front of the minions, so the range jumping that you have in front of you won't be able to hit you, and you can last hit easily. And here again, I try to E, charge on LeBlanc, AOE her with the Q, charge back to the minion, be safe. And in case you have your shield charged up, you can do the same combo, you proc your shield, you mitigate some damage, you do it even better. Now, I don't do terribly with kill shots, just because I play Xerath a lot, and I'm quite used to shooting skill shots actually. But oops, what happened there? Alright, so but the Yasuo's Q has a very short range, so you have to remember that it's always a bit shorter than you think. It's like the distance is like the Garen's ultimate, let's say.
Just looking for
it's around that. So it's not very short, but it's not long enough so you don't even care about your positioning, etc. This hero is all about position. How you engage and fight, how you engage correctly, so you create an escape route. Actually, remember to always have your back covered. And As you saw until now, that was a pretty passive game, not very interesting as far as kills regarded. Here I wanted to go Hellbolt, but I wanted to charge my Q first, so I went at these golems and started hacking them away. And I thought that if I could Q that Jinx, see if I could kill her. 10-10. Q. Exhaust. Yeah, Ignite, dead. Here I could kill also a Tress, but the ultimate slow me down so much that I couldn't keep up with him, and he went away. That was actually an easy double kill there. Yasuo becomes really tough at the mid-end game. If you don't do terrible at the first part of the game, at the first stages, if you don't play recklessly and do terribly at the fact that you have fed the opponent, it's very difficult that you will not be able to do something, at least something at the mid-late game. He's a champion that scales so much, so much, man, with item speed, with attack speed and life leech and anything. He scales so overpowerfully, so that you will be able to do something with your ultimate. And also keep in mind that after you ulti, you have 50% armor penetration. So that's a huge buff for those seconds that stays up. Now I tried to go top, try to help a bit, and again I charged Q, but then Zac, maybe I should have insisted there. Maybe I would be able to kill both of them if I insisted. Zac was quite low. But as I said, not having many games at my belt with this hero, I didn't want to take many risks. I kept pushing as much as I felt confident, while trying to stay safe, because there is one thing that I always keep in mind in my games, and I'm not the best gamer in the world, and of course I'm not, but what I believe is that if you are defensive enough and you have an okay game, it's a lot better to be, let's say, 5-2-8 than be 9-8-7, because that's how I believe, how I think it anyway. Because if you feed as much as you kill, it's the same thing. Maybe you have took some kills, but the other team has too. So I believe that deaths are more important to keep in mind, and than kills for your own self, I mean. And here we have a team fight with Jinx, Blitzcrank, Zac, etc. I know they are all low enough. I don't want to be rooted by Jinx there, so I step back, kill this ward there. Now I'm not very good in very good position, so I back off. And with my team, with Blitzcrank and Alistar, I always try to be ready for an ultimate, just because they both charge. So here I charge, Yaoi dead. So LeBlanc is off now, and I try to stay close to Alistar, just in case he tries to charge me. He charges Q again. You see, it's so easy actually to try to do something good with this hero. Has amazing mobility, and Alistar takes a kill on Zac. this hero has amazing mobility, and if you have a team that has bounces like Alistar and LeBlanc like we have, it's also something very good, because you don't count on your Q as a unique source of bouncy situation. So always keep in mind that just because the ulti has a huge range, keep in mind for when your teammates engage and now there I think that Alistar overextended himself. I know that he's a big dude and can take a lot of damage, but hey, cautiousness is never a bad thing, isn't it? Alright, so we prepared the static sieve, and
that's a pretty word.
Let's start making the Trinity Force. And of course I prefer some HP at first. Take the phage part of the Trinity Force for some extra resistance. Some HP are never bad. And I return mid actually there. So our team is doing good.
Could stay in one place.
What I want to say about this champion is that if you position yourself well in a team fight, you can do amazing things. And I can see the champion being a major pick at the tournaments, and maybe a major ban too. And I don't think that he will be nerfed to the ground like we will say sometimes, because in order to do something with this hero and not to die like an asshole every time you try to charge someone, you have to actually understand how his mechanic works. It's not a champion that you can roll your face on the keyboard and just take all the kills. Alright, so here we had a minor battle at the river, and yeah, like I said, I'm trying to keep my Q charged. Here Garen goes in, but yeah, he's alone, so he goes back. And at the end, there wasn't many things they could do there. But we have Alistar versus Sylvana, and here goes an easy pick, just charge in, away, and she's dead.
Rampage.
The bad thing is that I didn't make it fast enough to maybe help Alistar, but hey, what can you do, right? So, wall there, just to be sure about rest 2. That guy is tricky, isn't it? Alright, so let's defend a bit. As always, I'm trying to keep both of the stacks up on the Q. And since the Q has so much range, it's actually an excellent poking tool. And here we try to take down the tower. We have Blitzcrank wave from the back. Very nice kite by Ezreal there. Child silence from Garen. Very nice. He goes into the passive and we kill him. Nice teamwork there. Alistar charges in. He gets blocked by... Oops. Yeah. From the other side of the river, ultimate on the Alistar's knockback, we took the kill. This is a very interesting champion. If you like melees, and if you like champions with some skill level that you require, if I watch my camera instead of Alistar, I would have blocked this slow from Jinx. Like I was saying, if you like heroes with a nice skill cap, you will love this guy. He has very much potential. Good job from Garen. melting away these Jinx. And as always, trying to stay close to my teammates. And here she charges. Sylvana should have charged there. She was very, very low. I charge in with the ultimate, take the kill there. And until now, I haven't done it once. So here, I do something reckless. I charge in, trying to yeah, I killed LeBlanc, but I killed in return. And the good thing is that the support took the credits, the kill. So it was very bad, I suppose, but it was reckless nevertheless. If a DPS have took the bounty from my death, it would have been worse, I guess, the situation you could say. But the support took it, so hey, why not? And right now we are doing pretty well for ourselves, and I'm starting to feel very confident for the first game at least. I won't hide you that I was a bit scared, let's say, at the first of this game. Although I knew that if I could play it safe, I wouldn't have any major problem in mid. But I want to do decently, let's say. Now you can see the potential that the Q has with the chain lightning that shoots of the ability. Remember that the ability that the Yasuo's Q procs everything. Lifesteal procs everything. It counts as the here Zac manages to take good engage on me there, and they managed to kill me. It was a fight that I couldn't actually contribute enough to, because I didn't have a way to escape quite safely. That's why I was quite hesitant in order to go in and start moving. But our guys there with the AOE, and the Ezreal manages to take both kills. That's a good stuff. In this game, actually, Blitzcrank and Alistair provided Ezreal with a lot of kills, and Ezreal did a good job. I wouldn't want to take anything from Ezreal. He did a very good job. He knew how to kite, he knew how to position himself. It was a good game. It was a good game indeed. So yeah, so Garen and Alistair take this tower down, and I go again to charge up my Q on these wolves. But the guys went back, so I just killed them and use my Q to kill these wolves. And this is farm mode on, for now at least.
Isn't always lost.
Farm goldies, farm goldies, farm goldies. The Yasuo's crit is something incredible. The fact that he has double crit on anything that you take on him, so you could actually start with 2% critical from runes, and this guy will have 4, which is not bad for level 1 character. 4% crit, it's a huge number, at least for just these 32 runes change. Here that was a tough spot. We were surrounded there. I tried at least to do something helping Alistair, but yeah, not in a good position. But I keep close. Now we have Garen to enter the fray. Silence, ulti, very nice, very nice. Thresh is dead. I keep close. They bounce, I enter in, away, ulti, and yeah, I managed to kill Jinx there, but Sylvana takes me down. Maybe we went just a bit overzealous there, but fortunately Garen managed to escape. So yeah, we're still doing good, but what's important, keeping to my rules, is that I want to have more kills than deaths. That I mean, I always try to keep my deaths one third or 1/4 of my kills. If I have 4 kills, I would like to have maximum 3 or 4 deaths in order to say that I did something good. I wouldn't feel good with myself if I was 9, 12, let's say. Because actually with 9 deaths I would have fed the other team. So we go after Sylvana there. She flashes the other part of the river, but Ezreal slows her, so we go in, charge, Q, this is dead. Yeah. So now they are 1 less, so that's the perfect time to charge in and try to take down the first base tower. So go. Again, I try to go to the wolves and charge my Q. You can see the cooldown is so low now. I flash at the side of the tower, Q, E, ultimate, Q again, flash, and ignite, and she's dead. Yeah, I'm proud of that one though. So we go in, I shoot the Q, go back, throw the wall to evade some skill shots, try to find an opening, and I'm trying to keep my Q charts and try to poke them at least with my Q, like that, let's say. Because remember that it bounces all the enemies that it hits, so here we are retreating a bit. Yeah, Sylvana is full life, and it was a bit risky, but fortunately none of us dies. The other guys are a bit tanky too, so they stayed, they managed to survive. And what I could do is maybe I could, since Sylvana kept following Garen, instead of just working back with Garen, I could have turned and auto-hit, do something like that. But I'm still practicing on that one, and that's a bit tricky, like a thing to do. But of course, seasoned LoL players do that. And I'm trying. So
company for a long road.
actually, this until now I find that this was quite a good game. I tried, and I think that I managed to support my team quite well. What I mean support with Yasuo, I mean that doing enough kills and dying low enough. Here I thought that maybe I was doing the right thing, but by shooting the wall behind Alistair, I thought that he would take a step back and run behind my wall. That was not at least the first thing that I thought. Here we have the team fighting mid. Again, I don't feel very confident to go in like that, and we're a bit low too from the AOEs, and stuff. Yeah, I saw Zack there, and I just want to check it out. And there he is. He flashed, I missed him. Maybe I could have, got there, but I was afraid if LeBlanc was close enough, and that was a bait, and they could blow me up with a LeBlanc combo, and I just didn't want to risk it. And also I didn't know if Zack had his passive up or not. Anyway, better say that sorry, like people say, I think. So, Now we close around the end of the game, if I remember correctly. I think that was one of the last pushes that we did, and Alistar was quite active in the whole game, and Blizzard too. They did quite a nice job supporting Ezreal around and pushing people around like a big bully that he is, and just being there and showing his presence to the enemy, mocking them like a big cow. So okay, let's go mid again. Start pushing a bit. I think that yeah, I saw LeBlanc going right, and there Sylvana too. So I have my Q charged up just for any emergencies. LeBlanc, Zac Manas to kill Garen, and there we are. So flash in, ultimate. There, the nice thing was that I managed to take everyone with my ultimate. Alistar kills the Tress, I kill Sylvana, and Ezreal kills Jinx, and I kill Zac. Hehe. That was a nice fight. That was a very nice fight indeed. They were all at the choke point at the exit of the forest, and they managed to take everyone with my ultimate and slash and dice them with my ulti, which is a very cool thing. Here, I just block the chains from the LeBlanc, so you can take the inhibitor nice and easy. Again, Alistar, like a big bull that he is, he tanks the charges right at the tower, we slice the tower down, second tower, and that was it. Actually, we have some fun here around and kill the inhibitor, and then yeah, that was it indeed. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed. I know that it wasn't the top-notch gameplay. I tried to explain what I did and why I did them from a perspective of not very good player, and I hope you found it at least interesting, and if not, and also entertaining. And guys, I will see you next time. Take care, guys.